Hello, so आज से हम स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं चैप्टर 5 ज्योग्राफी मिनरल्स एंड एनर्जी रिसोर्सेज वी यूज डिफरेंट थिंग्स इन अवर डेली लाइफ मेड फ्रॉम द metals. Can you list a number of items used in your house made of metals? Where do these metals come from? Do you study that the earth crust is made up of different minerals embedded in the rocks? Various metals are extracted from these minerals after proper refinement. Minerals are an indispensable part of our lives. Almost everything we use, from a tiny pin or to a word building or a sap or a big ship, all these are made from minerals. The railway lines and the tarmac paving of the road, our implements can and machinery too are made from minerals. Car, buses, trains, aeroplanes are manufactured from minerals and run on power resources derived from the earth. Even the food that we eat contain minerals. In all stages of development, human beings have used minerals for livelihood, decorations, festivals, religious and ceremonial rites. What are minerals? Geologists define minerals as a homogeneous, natural occurring substance with a definable internal structure. Minerals are found in varied forms in nature, ranging from the hardest diamond to the softest talc. Why are they so varied? You have already learned about rocks. Rocks are combination of homogeneous substances called minerals. Some rocks are instance limestone consists of single mineral only, but majority of the rock consists of several minerals in varying proportion. We all through over 2000 minerals have been identified. Only a few are evidently found in most of the rocks. A particular mineral that will be formed from a certain combination of element depend upon the physical and chemical condition under the material forms. This in turn result in a wide range of color, hardness, crystal form, luster, and density that a particular mineral possess. A geologist use these properties to classify the mineral. Study of mineral by geographers and geologists. Geographers study minerals as a part of earth crust for a better understanding of landform, the distribution of mineral resources, and associated economic activities are the interest to the geographers. A geologist, however, is interest in the formation of minerals, their ages, and physical chemical composition. However, for general and commercial purposes, mineral can be classified as under modes of the occurring material. Most mode of occurrence of minerals. Where are there these minerals found? Minerals are usually found in ores. The term ore is used to describe an accumulation of any mineral mixture with other element. Minerals content of the ore must be in sufficient concentration to make it extract commercially viable. This type of formation structure in which they are found determines relative ease with which minerals ore may be mined. This is also determined the cost of extraction. It is therefore important for us to understand the main type of formation in which mineral occur. Minerals generally occur in these forms in igneous and the metamorphic rock. Minerals may occur in the cracks, creeps, faults, or joint. The smaller occurrences are called veins, and the larger are called the lobes. In most cases, they are formed when minerals in liquid, molten, and gaseous forms are forced upward through cavities toward the Earth's surface. They cool and solidify as they rise. Major metallic minerals like tin, copper, zinc, and lead etc. are obtained from veins and lodes. Second, in sedimentary rocks, a number of minerals occur in beds or layers. They have been formed as a result of deposition, accumulation, accumulation and the concentration in the iron ore have been concentrated as a result of a long period under the great heat and pressure. Another group of sedimentary minerals include gypsum, potash, salt, and sodium salt. These are formed as a result of evaporation, especially in arid region. Another mode of formation involves the decomposition of surface rock and the removal of soluble constituent, leaving a residual mass of weathering material containing ore. Bauxite is formed in this way. Fourth, certain minerals may occur in alluvial deposits in sands or a sands of valley floor and the base of hills. These deposits are called placer deposits and generally contain minerals which are not corded by water. Gold, silver, tin, and platinum are the most important among such minerals. Fifth, ocean water contain vast quantity of minerals, but most of these are too widely diffused to be of economic significance. However, common salt, magnesium, and bromine are the large derived from the ocean water. The ocean bed too are rich in a manganese nodules. India is fortunate to have fairly rich and varied minerals resources. However, these are uneven distributed. Broadly speaking, peninsular rocks contain most of the reservoirs of coal, metallic minerals, mica, and many other non-metallic minerals. The sedimentary rocks on the western and the eastern flank of the peninsula in Gujarat and the Assam have most of the petroleum deposit. Rajasthan, and with the rock system of peninsula, has the reserves of many furious minerals. The vast alluvial plains of the North India are almost exist largely because of the different in the geological structure process and time involved in the formation of minerals. Let us now study the distribution of few major minerals in India. Always remember that the concentration of mineral in the ore. He, uh, the age of extraction and the closeness of the marked play an important role in affecting economical variability of a reserve. Thus, to meet demand, a choice has to made between the number of possible options. When this is done, and does a mineral deposit or reservoir turn into a mine? Furious minerals account for about three-fourths of the total value of production of metallic minerals. They provide a strong base for the development of metallurgic industries. India export a substantial quantity of furious minerals after meeting her internal demands. Iron ore is a basic mineral and the backbone of the industry of development. India endowed with fairly abundant resources of iron ore. India is rich in a good quantity of iron ore. Manganese is the finest iron ore with a very high content of iron up to 70%. It is an excellent magnetic quality, especially valuable in electric industry. Hematite ore is the most important industrial iron ore is a term of quantitative used, but has a slightly lower iron content than the magnetite. The major ore belt in India are Odisha Jharkhand belt. In Odisha, high grade hematite ore is found in the Badam mines in Mayur Bhajans and Kandu Jhar district in the adjoining Singhbhum district of Jharkhand. Hematite ore is the mined in the Gua and the now Mundi, Durga Bastar, Chandrapura belt lies in Chhattisgarh and Maharashtra. Very high grade hematite are found in the famous by the range of the hills in the western district of Chhattisgarh. The range of hilly complete of 14 deposits of high grade hematite iron ore. It has a best physical property needed for steel making. Iron ore from these mines is exported to Japan and South Korea via Visakhapatnam port, Bellary, Chitraganga, and Chikmagalur. Tumkur belt in Karnataka has a large reservoir of iron ore. The Kudurmukh mines are located in the Western Ghat of Karnataka are a 100% export unit. Kudurmukh deposits are known as one of the largest in the world. Is the iron ore transported as a slurry through a pipeline to a port near Mangalore. Maharashtra Goa belt include the state of Goa and Ratnagiri district of Maharashtra through the ore are not of high quality, yet they are efficient. Exploit iron ore is exported through Marmagao port. Manganese. Manganese is mainly used in the manufacturing of steel and ferromagnet alloy. Nearly 10 kilo of manganese is required to manufacturing 1 ton of steel. It is also used manufacturing bleaching powder, insecticides, and paints. Odisha is the largest producer of manganese ore in India. It accounts one third of country's total production in 2000 and 2001. Non-ferrous minerals. India's reserves and production of non-ferrous mineral is not very satisfactory. However, these minerals, which include copper, bauxite, lead, zinc, and gold, play a vital role in number of metallurgic, engineering, and electrical industry. Let us study the distribution of copper and bauxite. Copper. India is critically defined in the reservoir production of copper being malleable, ductile, and good conductor. Copper is mainly used in electrical cable, electronics, and chemical industry. The Balghat mines in Madhya Pradesh, Khetri mines in Rajasthan, and Singhbhum district in Jharkhand are leading producer of copper bauxite. But through the several ores containing aluminium, it is from bauxite, a clay-like substance that aluminium and later alumina is obtained. Bauxite deposits are formed by the decomposition of wide variety of rock rich in aluminium silicates. Aluminium is an important metal because it combines the strength of metals such as iron with the extreme lightness and also with good conductivity and great malleability. India's bauxite deposits are mainly found in Amarkantak Plateau, Maikal Hills, and Plateau region of Bilaspur, Katni. Odisha was the largest bauxite producer state in India with 39.97% of the country's total production in 2000 and 2010. Panch Panchpat Mali deposit in Koruput district are the most important bauxite deposit in the state. Non-metallic mineral mica is a mineral made up of a series of plates of or leaves. It is split easily into thin sheets. These sheets can be so thin that 1,000 can be layered into mica sheets of few centimeter high. Mica can be a clear black, green, red, yellow, or brown. Due to its excellent dielectric strength, low power loss factors, insulting properties, and resistance to high voltage, mica is one of the most indispensable minerals used in electric and electronic industry. Mica deposits are found in the northern edge of the Chota Nagpur Plateau, Koram, Kodama, Kodama Gaya, Hajar Bagh belt of Jharkhand is the leading producer in Rajasthan. The major mica producer area is around Ajmer. Nellore mica belt of Andhra Pradesh is also an important producer in country. Rock minerals. Limestone is found and associated with the rocks composed of calcium carbonate or calcium and magnesium carbonate. It is found in the sedimentary rock of the most geological formation. Limestone is a basic raw material for the cement industry and essential for the smelting or iron ore in the blast furanic. Strictly safer, regulated, and implemented of environmentalist law are essential to prevent mining from becoming a killer industry. Conservation of mineral. We all appreciated the strong dependence of the industry and agriculture upon the mineral deposit and the substance manufactured from them. The total volume of workable mineral deposit is an insufficient fraction. Example 1% of the earth crust. We are rapidly consuming minerals resources that required millions of years to be created and concentrated. The geological process of the minerals formation are slow, that the rate of replenishment are infinitely small in the comparison to the present rate of consumption. Minerals resources are mineral resources are therefore finite and non-renewable. Rich mineral deposit are our country extremely valuable, but short-lived possession. Contained extraction of ores lead to the increasing cost of minerals. Extraction comes from a greater depth along with the decrease in quality. A concerted effort has to be made in order to use our mineral resources in planned and sustainable manner. Improved technologies need to be constantly evolved us to allow us to allow us use to low grade ores at a low cost. Recycling of metals using scrap metals and other substitute are the step to in conserving our minerals resources for future. Energy energy resources is required for the all activities. It is needed to cook, to provide light, heat, to propel vehicles and drive machinery in industries. Energy can be generated from fuel minerals like coal, petroleum, natural gas, and uranium, and from electricity. Energy resources can be classified as conventional and non-conventional resources. Conventional resources include firewood, dung, cake, cattle dung, cake, coal, petroleum, natural gas, and electricity, both hydel and thermal. Non-conventional sources include solar, wind, tidal, geothermal, biogas, and atomic energy. Firewood and cattle dung, cake are the most common in the rural India. According to one of the estimate, more than 70% energy requirement in rural household is met by the two. Continued of these increasingly becoming difficult due to the decreased forest areas. Moreover, using dung cake too is being discouraged because it consumes most valuable manure, which could be used for agriculture. Conventional source of energy, coal. In India, coal is most abundantly available fossil fuel. It provides a sustainable part of the nation energy needs. It is used for power generation to supply energy to industries as well as a domestic need. India is highly dependent on the coal for meeting its commercial energy requirement. As you already know, aware of that the coal is the formed due to the compression of the plant material over millions of years. Coal therefore is formed in a variety of forms depending on the degree of comparison and depth of the tamboreal. Decaying plant is a swampy produced a peat which has a low carbon and high moisture content and low heating capacity. Lignite is a low grade brown coal which is soft with high grade brown coal which is soft with high moisture content. The principal lignite is in the Naval in Tamil Nadu and used for the generation of electricity. Coal is that has been buried deep and subjected to increased temperature is bituminous coal and coal. It is the most popular coal in commercial use. Metallurgical coal is a high grade bituminous coal which has a special value for smelting iron in blast furnace. Acranite Anthracite is the highest quality hard coal in India. Coal occur in a rock series of two main geological ages, namely Gondwana, a little over 200 million year in age, and in tertiary deposits which are only about 55 million year ago old. The major resources of Gondwana coals, which are the metallurgic coals, are located in Damodar Valley, West Bengal, Jharkhand, Daria, Raiganj, Bokaro are the important coal field. The Godavari, Mahanadi, Sun, and the Varda Valley also contain coal deposit. Tertiary coals occur in the northern eastern state of Meghalaya, Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, and Nagaland. Remember, coal is a bulky material which has losses weight on use as it reduced to ash. Hence, heavy industries and thermal power stations are located or on or near the coal field. Petroleum or oil mineral Oil mineral is the next major energy source in India after coal. It provides fuel for heating and lighting, a lubricant for the machinery, and the raw material for a number of machinery, raw material for a number of manufacturing industry. Petroleum refineries act as a nodal industry for the synthetic textile, fertilizer, and numerous chemical industries. Most of the petroleum occurrence in India are associated with the anti-clients and faulty traps in the rock formation of the tertiary age in region of folding in art anticlines or domes. It occurs where oil is trapped in the crust of the upfold. The oil bearing layer is the porous limestone or the sandstone through the which oil may be flow. The oil is present from the rise of the shrinking by intervening non-porous layers. The petroleum is also found in the fault traps because between porous and non-porous rocks. The gas being lighter usually occurred above the oil. Is about 63% of India's petroleum production is from uh, Mumbai High, 80% from Gujarat, 60% from Assam. From the map, located three major offshore fields of the Western India. Ankleshwar is the most important field of Gujarat. Assam is the oldest oil producing state of India, and the Dabhoi, Nakarkatia, and the Moran Hugri Jan are the important oil field in the state. Natural gas. Natural gas is an important clean energy resource found and associated with or without petroleum. It is used as a source of energy as well as industrial raw material in the petrochemical industry. Natural gas is concentrated and environmental friendly fuel because of low carbon dioxide emission, and therefore it is the fuel for present century. Large reservoir of natural gas have been discovered in the Krishna Godavari basin along with the west coast. The reservoir of the Mumbai High and Allied field are supplied by the find in the Gulf of Cambe, Andaman and Nicobar Island are also important areas having large reservoir of the natural gases. The 1700 kilometer long Hazara Vijaypur Jagdishpur cross country gas pipeline linked Mumbai High and the basin with the fertilizer, power and industry complex in the western and the northern India. This artery has provided an impetus to the India's gas production. The power and fertilizer industries are the key user of the natural gas. Use of the compressive natural gas (CNG) for the vehicle to replace liquid fuel is gaining the wide popularity in the country. Electricity has such a varied range of appropriate today in today's world that is per capita consumption is considered as an index of development. Electricity is generated mainly in two ways: by running water, which drives hydro hydro turbines to generate hydroelectricity, and by the burning other fuels such as coal, petroleum, and natural gas to drive a turbines to produce thermal power. Once generated, the electricity in the exactly same hydroelectricity is generated by the fast flowing water, which is renewable resource. India has a number of multi-purpose projects like the Bhakar Nagal Damodar Valley Corporation in the Kopoli Hydel project (ETC), producing hydel power. Thermal electricity is generated by the using of coal, petroleum, and natural gas. The thermal power station use non-renewable fossil fuel for generating electricity. There are over 310 thermal power plant in India. Collect information about thermal hydel power plant located in your state. Show them on the map of the India. Non-conventional source of energy. The growing consumption of energy has resulted in the countries becoming increasingly dependent on the fossil fuels such as coal, oil, gas. Rising price of oil and gases and their potential shortages have raised uncertainties about the security of energy supplies in future, which in turn has serious repercussion on the growth of the national economy. Moreover, increasing use of fossil fuel also cause a serious environmental problem. Hence, there is a pressing need to the reduce renewable energy sources like solar energy and wind, tide biomes, and energy from the waste material. There is also there all they these also called non-conventional energy sources. India is blessed with an abundance of sunlight, water, wind, and biomes. It is has the largest program for the development of these renewable energy resources. Nuclear or atomic energy, it is obtained by altering the structure of atomic. When the such alternative is made up of such energy is released in the form of heat, and this is used to generate electric power. Uranium and the thorium, which are available in Jharkhand and rural ranges of Rajasthan, are used for generating atomic or nuclear power. The monazite sand of Kerala is also rich in thorium. Solar energy, India is a tropical country. It has enormous possibilities of trapping solar energy. Photovoltaic technology converted sunlight directly into electricity. Solar energy is fast becoming popular in rural and remote areas. Some big solar power plants are being established in different parts of India, which will minimize the dependency of rural household on firewood and dung cakes, which in turn will contribute to environmental conservation and the adequate supply for manure in agriculture. Wind power, India has the greatest potential of the wind power. The largest wind farms cluster is located in the Tamil Nadu, from the Nagarcoil to the Madurai. Apart from these, Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka, Gujarat, Kerala, Maharashtra, and Lakshadweep have the important wind farm. Nagarcoil and the Jaisalmer are the well known for effective use of wind energy in the country. Biogas, scraps of farms waste, animal, and the human waste are used to produce biogas for the domestic consumption in the rural areas. Decomposition of the organic material yields gases which are higher thermal efficiency in comparison to the kerosene. Dunks cake and charcoal biogas plant are the setup of the municipal corporation and individual level. The plants using cattle's dungs are known as the Gobar gas plant in the rural India. These provide twin benefits to the farmer in the form of energy and important quality of manure. Biogas is a far the most effective use of cattle dung. Improves the quality of manure and also prevent the loss of the tree and manure due to the burning of fuel wood and cow dung cakes. Tidal energy, ocean tides can use to generate electricity. Floodgate dams are built across inland during high tides. Water flow into the inlet and get trapped when the gate is closed. After the tidal fall outside the floodgate, the water rained by the floodgates flow back to the sea via a pipe that carried through power generator turbines in India. Gulf of the Khambat, the Gulf of Kutch in the Gujarat in on the western coast, and the Gangetic Delta in Sundarban region of the West Bengal provide an ideal condition for utilizing tidal energy. Geothermal energy refers to the heat and electricity production produced by using the heat from the interior of the earth. Geothermal energy exist because the earth grow progressively hotter with the increasing depth. Where the geothermal granules is high temperature are found at the shallow depth. Groundwater in such areas absorb heat from the rock and become hot. It is so hot then that when it rises to the earth's surface it turns into steam. This steam is used to drive turbines and generate electricity. There are several hundred hot springs in India which could be used to generate electricity. Two experimental project has been set up in India to harmless geothermal energy. One is located in Parabati Valley near Manikarnika in Himachal Pradesh, and other is located in Poga Valley, Ladakh. Conservation of energy resources. Basic energy is a basic requirement for the economic development. Every sector of nation's economy, agriculture, industry, transport, commercial, and domestic need to be input energy. The economic development plan implemented since independence necessary requirement increasing amount of energy to remain operational. As a result of consumption of energy in the all form has been steadily rising all over the country. In this background, there is an urgent need to develop a sustainable path of energy development, promotion of energy conservation, and increased use of renewable energy resources are the twin plank of sustainable energy. India is presently one of the least energy efficient country in the world. We have to adopt a cautious approach for the judicious use of our limit energy resources. For example, as concerned citizens, we cannot do our bit of using public transport system instead of individual vehicle, switching off electricity when not in use, using power saving devices, and using non-conventional source of energy. After all, energy saved is energy produced. And our chapter is now completed. I hope you understand the chapter very much, and I think this chapter is now completed, and remaining exercise is completed by you guys.